Story starts with me arriving at work one day to see the... Oh my god, hold on. Story starts with me arriving to work one day to see that the truck that came in hasn't been worked yet. That's not the problem. They had explained to me that the truck was late that day and to focus on the wall and weigh up ribs. And that we don't get a truck the next day. Now, to any astute viewers out there, can you tell me if at any point you would think, oh, I need to work the lunch meat pallet?
Can you explain to me what that is?
The lunch meat pallet?
Yeah.
It's like it's a huge collection of lunch meat just on a pallet. Like a wooden pallet. It's just its tower of lunch meat. Of boxes. Practically.
Oh, I bet it was like worker slang or something else.
No. No, but nowhere in that did they ever tell me that the lunch meat pallet needed to be worked. They just told me that A, the truck was late, and B, we don't get a truck tomorrow. So I focus on the meat wall as I see it as more of a priority. And my other coworker, who was my mid-shift, was back there twiddling his dick like it was his 1,000 supporters special on OnlyFans. I actually wrote that down. Okay. I got myself off guard there.
They're real, by the way. They actually did that.
Then the next day, I'm going to Six Flags to record the sequel video to my breaking my personal record of roller coasters run. Yeah, have you seen that video?
I did.
And as I'm getting into the line for my third ride of the day, I receive a text from my coworker saying, "Hey Violet, our boss just texted me saying you didn't run the lunch meat pallet. Why?"
What?
Firstly, why did my boss use my coworker to communicate with me instead of doing it herself? Secondly, I reply with, because I wasn't under the impression that was something I needed to do. No one told me that was one of the requirements. I assumed since it was late, and we didn't get a truck today, to focus on the wall. To which they reply, and I'm going to shorten it a bit. So this video isn't 30 minutes long, because holy yap. But they go, what impression? You work lunch meat every day. You shouldn't need to be told to do the lunch meat pallet. To which, let me go to my texts now. To which I say, with Dick Twiddler back there, twiddling his dick nearly the whole time, I was out stocking the wall, so I didn't have time to stock the lunch meat or work the lunch meat at all. And then they reply, nope, you had all the time you had to do was tell them to help you fill the wall. First of all, filling the wall is the main priority of our department. The lunch meat is not a main priority. So for them to tell me that I need to tell
you're gonna have to.
For them to tell me that I need to tell my coworker to do his job, but then straight up tell me seconds earlier that they shouldn't need to tell me to do a secondary task is ridiculous.
You need to do both things at once.
And
You're supposed to be a model work.
Actually, though, I swear that's... Well, they said more, but I really don't feel like reading it all. You had at least a window of 2 hours to work lunch meat, like from 3 to 5, and then take your break, come back, fill the wall until 7:30, and close the service gates. I don't even know what the... Anyways, And then they go, the issue is you take forever on lunch meat, forever closing the service case. Motherfucker, I have a broken foot. The only problem the other motherfucker has is he's too fat. That's the only fucking problem he has. I have a fucking broken foot. What am I gonna do?
Did you tell them that?
No. But
You know, like, with all due respect, I'm quite literally working injured. With no compensation, by the way.
But I was so tempted at that point. I was so heated that I was talking to my brothers because I was there with them at Six Flags, and I was like, I'm tempted to just text them saying if they text me again, I'm getting 15 minutes of their paycheck because this is ridiculous.
You're supposed to just do it. You're not supposed to tell them.
I don't have that power.
You know how long I've been doing that?
What?
I literally did that because the thing is that you don't have to be there for the full 15 minutes. You just have to be there enough so that
Yeah, 7 minutes.
like it rounds up. Yep.
Yeah, no, trust me, I've been doing that.
We just be rounding up.
I've been doing that to be late and clock out early. They didn't even make a deal about it whenever I walked in today, by the way. They didn't even mention it. So, like, what was the point in them texting me on my day off? If it was just us. Because there was no truck that day. What havoc did I cause?
There's no
exactly.
The meat's gonna spoil. They left it outside the whole time.
It's literally in the walk-in cooler. This job tests my patience on the date, on the hour, on the minute. I swear to God. Even the management is starting to get on my side because they're starting to see how ridiculous they are starting to sound.
There was several times when I worked at the bakery section that I didn't know how to write on the cakes, like how to do cursive.
They
So
made
just-
you
I
do
was just
the
kinda-
writing on it.
So customers would still come up and be like, "Yeah, I'd like a cake, and can you write Happy Birthday Sandra on it?" And I was like, "I'll try." Long story short, they pulled me aside and said, don't do that. They keep leaving them on the shelves because you're not doing a good job."
How bad was it?
I didn't think it was that bad. It was like, it was mid. I'll admit it. I'll be the
Just
first
look
to
at it,
admit
it's
that
all
it
smeared.
was.
Just got sick reading this because there's no way anybody could possibly do this in current day. Our story begins in 1883 when Barney Kroger invested his life savings of $372.
Life savings, by the way. Nowadays, that would be gone to a grocery bill.
A singular one, mind you.
She my